What's up, everybody? It's Joe from Empire Music, empiremusic.com in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania with Old This Week. I got a lot to talk to you about. Let's just get to it. We got tons of cool stuff happening, and I got a lot of guitars to show you. So let's start top down. Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, June 24th, Aaron Dablo from Powers Electric, Mike Venezia from Taylor Guitars. They're coming in 3 to 8 o'clock for a Powers and Taylor Takeover. We have an awesome event planned. So if you're in store, what I want you, or if you can be in store, I want you to go to empiremusic.com, go to the event. You see right at the top of the page, and you can RSVP. If you RSVP in there, you're entered for all the swag giveaways. You have to be in store to win. So definitely come on in and bang that RSVP. Tell us you're coming. It's going to be a really cool event because Taylor's bringing, they actually already sent a bunch of cool prototypes and stuff like that. So tons of cool stuff. We're actually launching a product that night that won't launch nationally until tomorrow, the next day, Wednesday. So if you're here Tuesday, you'll get a jump on the big new release, 2 big releases that are happening on Tuesday here at Empire, Wednesday nationally. So that's super exciting. Also, Aaron from Powers sent in 25 tops, and you're going to see pictures of those floating online. You'll be able to come in and hand select top for a Powers guitar, and you can pick your own colors and spec it out to make sure you get exactly what you want, and they'll deliver it to us in about 90 days or whatever. But what's really cool is there's like a $200 or $250 fee to hand select the woods. We're waiving that for you. We're covering that. And if you want to do that online, you can just give us a shout. We can get you a catalog of all the tops that you can pick from, help you pick your color. So that is slamming Tuesday, 3 to 8, RSVP, please. Trading event is crushing. We are just slaughtered with trades. It is wild. Trading event, go to the page, fill out the form on the website. Please send in your information. We're getting to people as fast as we can. It's maybe taking me sometimes a day to get back to you because there's just so many of them. And what's happening, you're getting 15% off new gear, $9.99 and up with an applicable trade, which is great because we are willing to take most guitars. You know, it's like we're pretty open to ideas. Obviously, the quality has to be good and condition has to be good. And, you know, we don't really do a ton of amplification if you're shipping it in. But if you are shipping it in, we provide the label. We make everything simple for you. So easy breezy, get you hooked up, get 15% off the new gear, thin your herd. We take multiple trades. We're doing tons of 2s and 3s and 4 guitars for 1. We're happy to do that. Vintage guitars we're down for. We have vintage guitars are starting to roll in just on their own here. So we really are interested in adding to that collection. So if you have older guitars that you're interested in, let's do it. So that's a lot of fun. And the closeout section on the site, which was not, I don't want to say dormant, it just kind of stagnated for a bit because we've been so busy. Justin's been filling that up with tons of cool stuff every day. So the guys have been updating that. So crazy good deals. In the closeout section, let's talk guitars because that's what you came for. So the trading event is roaring. Let's do it. A 1963 Fender Custom Shop Strat Alder Body, Maple Neck, Rosewood Fingerboard, a 63C neck shape, 9.5-inch fingerboard radius. This is a Journeyman Relic in aged Lake Placid blue. The guys from Fender Custom Shop were just in here, and we have tons of cool stuff coming. But at $31.99 with a hard case on a Journeyman Relic, I mean, you're about $2,000 less than internet on a new one of these. A killing deal. It's really cool. They always relic up a level for the neck, so you get kind of a heavy relic neck, so it's super smooth back here. Fat 64s. In this guitar. So, you know, in the 50s to 60s, the pickups started to get warmer throughout time, and the Fat 64 is a more powerful, more robust version of a 64. So this is a killing guitar, classic looking, mint guard. This is going to look a good 100 years from now. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun to think about guitars living beyond us. Next up, this is sweet. This is pretty awesome. This is a 1994 Epiphone 1967 Flying V, so deal with that. Amazing guitar. This is cool. This is made in Korea. These are super sought after. The Epiphone humbuckers from this period of time were really cool. I worked at my parents' shop way back in the day, and we were Gibson Epiphone dealers at that time. And I remember these guitars, and they were just, everybody was after them. Like really, really high quality builds. It even has a sticker here that says Fly V BLK. So if you think I'm lying, I've got proof directly from the brand. Just a killing guitar, super comfortable, 24 3/4-inch scale. The pickups are like real raunchy PF style pickups, meant to inspire those 60s vibes, and a really, really premium build out of Korea. So we don't see tons of these. These don't come through super often, but when they do, they always fly out the door. So we're stoked to see that. That won't be here long. Next up, a 2023 Gibson Les Paul Standard 1960s figure top in Blueberry Burst. Look out. while this isn't a traditional finish, it might be my, I don't know if it's my favorite necessarily. It's right up there, but it's one of the most sought after for sure. You got the 60s pickups in here. You have a mahogany body, flame maple, double A top. Sorry, custom buckers in here. 60s pickup, the 60s guitar. I'm losing it already this morning. 60s neck shape, very comfy, not weight relieved. So it's got a little weight to it. But this is how Les Pauls sound good. You know what I mean? If you don't have any weight, it doesn't sound like a Les Paul. So you gotta get a Strat that's comfy and don't complain. Just get the sound. This guitar is killing. It's this beautiful guitar. Really recent, obviously, a 2023. Just came in on a trade-in deal. Pretty dope. This is awesome. Next up here, this is a 2009 DAngelo EXDC with Kent Armstrong pickups in it. So kind of a 335 style, obviously. Center block, hollow. See? Hollow. Semi-hollow. Kent Armstrong, antique natural finish, laminated maple top and back. With that back strap on there. Super comfortable. This comes with the original hard shell case. This came in on trade from my neighbor's dad. So there's a deep-rooted story there. Very interesting. And it's very, very clean. I mean, it's super clean. He's a studio musician, takes care of his stuff. He has a massive collection. And this is kind of the first deal we had done with him. And he said he had some really clean trades. I thought, okay. And usually guitars are 15 years old. This is beyond very clean. This is, we don't ever listen to anything as mint, but this is very, very near mint. A beautiful sounding guitar. The Kent Armstrong pickups are very warm, very lush, transparent, but take a lot of gain nicely. So pretty baller. So it's got a little headstock on it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. It's cool. Music Man Stingray 4H in Lava Burst, a limited edition. This, it's weird. It's like they said that the Stingray came out in '76, which is wild to think about. Something that's been around. It's like, it's fun to think about these guitars that have been around so long, and you know, just like still are kind of at the forefront. Lightweight ash body, lightweight tuners, their classic pickup, big magnet. The cool thing with the Stingray, look at that maple, super flamey maple roasted neck. This thing is light. I mean, the weights, so we're starting to put the weights in the listings if they're in the full specs. When you click full specs on any listing, the newer guitars that are electric will have the weights in there. This is, I mean, very light. It's a heel adjust. They do a lot of the lightweight bridge. They do, obviously, the lightweight tuners that they have. This body is obviously sorted for light, but the great thing about it is it's not neck divey, right? It doesn't tip over because they've weighed it properly and kind of weighted it properly. This thing's killer. It comes with the original case, Lava Burst, tasty 3-in-1 pickup, tuning design. Pretty classic, right? All right, next up, Fender Player Mustang PJ. These are always popular. I just feel like if I was going to get a bass, I'd want something that feels like a guitar because I'd have to fake playing bass. 30-inch scale, PJ pickup, so one precision, one jazz, standard 3-way toggle, straightforward, alder body, and like a burst, nice, I think this is like a honey burst finish. This is a 2022 model, super clean, super comfortable. The cool thing is obviously with this short scale, you're gonna get a nice thump out of the instrument. You get a lot of versatility with the 2 pickup design. If you are a guitarist by nature, this feels very at home because it feels like a guitar in your hands. If you're a bass player in nature and you want a short scale instrument, this is kind of top of mind for sure. This is cool. This is a 2021, the 75th anniversary commemorative jazz bass with custom shop jazz bass 60s pickups. So Fender was formed in 1946. The trick with Fender is they have an anniversary every year for something. It's like, there's, I mean, when we first, before we had Fender guitars, people bring trades in, you'd see a 60th anniversary guitar over like a period of time, like 3 different, 4 different, 5 different versions of it. So this is the 75th anniversary of Fender as a whole. It comes with this great badge on the back. High gloss finish, high mass bridge, traditional electronics, the 9.5-inch fingerboard radius, rosewood with a natural feel neck, original hard shell case. This thing's super clean, very modern, but in the sense of it's got the heel adjust on it and the gold hardware, which is cool. But then you get the classic custom shop jazz bass pickups, classic jazz bass, obviously, wiring and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is cool. And lastly, LTD ESP. We're doing lots of stuff with ESP if you check out ESP, we have ESP USA, we have ESP Japan. We have an amazing amount of their, they call B stock, which are like nearly flawless guitars, just slightly, you know, something going on with them. But this came in, this is sick. This is flame maple top, EMG pickups, EMG preamp, 6-string design, 24 frets, 5-piece neck, maple and walnut neck through. This thing is, I don't know how one does this. This is just a whole lot of, I just want to get in a canoe and row away with this one. I hold it personally. It's beautiful. I love the way that they do their natural satin finishes. The electronics are great. Very, you know, with the active pickups, you get a lot of output, a lot of dynamic range on it. Hit Anthony up on that. He'll tell you more. I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with a lot of these things that I talk about, but I know a lot about them. So here's what I want you to do. Hit the trade-in event. Reserve your spot for swag and the Taylor event on Tuesday from 3 to 8. We have 5:30. Justin's going to do a presentation on Powers in person. He's our Powers expert here, and he owns a Powers guitar and he uses them live a lot. So he's going to do a really cool in-store demo for that, which is really sweet. So get excited, and then I'm going to plant something in your brains. Anthony always gives me notes because Anthony helps organize these thoughts for me because my brain is, whew. But big event coming in September. X off September 13th in your calendar. Block it to be in store. So bury that deep. We have something massive coming. It's going to be really, really cool. Get me trade-ins. Check out the closeouts. RSV to the Taylor thing. This is Old This Week.